Colorism is discrimination based on skin color, which is a form of prejudice or discrimination in which human beings are treated differently based on social meanings attached to skin color. How does one get labeled as the other when the only thing that separates us is our color? One who has a lighter skin complexion are often seen as pretty, beautiful, smart, good, whereas one who has a darker skin complexion are seen as the opposite, as bad, not beautiful, aggressive, violent. These are all negative stereotypes that has been placed on people of a darker skin complexion within our society. The stereotyping is seen as a joke and not serious. At least that's what it's thought of as. Flashback to slavery days. Within the Black community, our culture is guided and operated on ideals of another culture, the larger dominant American culture. In this culture, lighter skin and fine texture of hair is the ideal. It's a matter of the worldview that has been placed down upon us. Those who were light-skinned worked in the house, while those who were dark-skinned worked outside the house. And then we have the brown paper bag test. It was used to determine whether an individual could have certain privileges. Only individuals with a skin color that is the same color or lighter color than a brown paper bag were allowed to have privileges. Fast forward to today. Our media has glorified this idea of a better skin complexion. For example, the Proud Family, the Gross Sisters, they were bullies, taking others' money. They're looked at as bad students, bad people. Whereas Penny and her friends were looked at as the pretty girls because they were a lighter skin complexion. They hung out with Dejanay, but she was still considered to be loud and ghetto. And then we have the Lion King, Mufasa, the king, looked up to by others. Scar, evil, everyone feared him. There has been a meme of skin complexion being compared to cell phone companies. The lighter complexion you are, the better quality of cell phone service. The darker one's complexion, the lower quality of service. There is a color hierarchy in our emojis app. It goes from light to dark. Initially, there was only one color, and that was white. However, that has changed, but we still see the color hierarchy. Let's look at this year's NBA Finals. Basketball is a leadership sport. However, such was turned into a light-skinned versus dark-skinned battle with memes created on social media sites. The media has further perpetuated our color division by us laughing at it. And then we have microaggressions. You're pretty for a dark-skinned girl. You're light-skinned. What are you mixed with? You have to be mixed with something. That's how we praise one another in the African American community. When one typically thinks of discrimination, they often think of racial discrimination, black versus white. One would never think that there is a line of discrimination intertwined in its own culture. However, by discriminating against people of a darker color, it then creates racial disparity within our own community. We create internalized racism and a color paradox. Instead of embracing our melanin spectrum and our unique diversity with pride and praise, we tear each other apart with gloves, words, and shade. No color lines with our people of color. So I challenge you to repost and share this video with others, as it can be infected throughout all cultures and communities. No shade is greater than or less than. We are all equal to. Team No Shade.